Hello guys, welcome to my another Genshin Impact video guys. In this video guys, we are going to talk about the upcoming character Cyno. Cyno is a 5-star Polar Electrovision character and he's coming in Genshin Impact patch 3.1. So we are gonna talk about whether he's worth or not, or he's gonna be a very good DPS or not. So stay tuned till the end guys. First of all guys, Cyno is going to be the first main DPS character of Sumeru. Before we get Tignari, but Tignari is not the main DPS, it's kind of a sub DPS or a support character, but not a very powerful main DPS. So officially we are getting the first Sumeru's DPS is gonna be Cyno's. Cyno is purely a main DPS, whether he's giving the big damage numbers or not. He's the main DPS. Like he's not for support or sub DPS. He's purely gonna be a main DPS. When Shao like lunges in elemental skill, same Cyno also lunges or dashes in elemental skill. Then in elemental burst, Shao summon a demon and all his damage converts into his elemental vision damage. And same is with the Cyno, but with a little twist. All animations and attacks are very different in Cyno's elemental burst or elemental skill, but all his damage turns into electro damage when he activated his ultimate, that is elemental burst. So the question is whether the Cyno is going to be the good DPS or not. Talking about the multipliers and the percentages, for me, I think he's gonna be a very good DPS. But recently, many videos, many gameplays are rolling around on YouTube that is based on the beta. And guys, never trust beta's damage numbers. You can manipulate anything on beta. Like literally, you can build a character with 300 crit damage, and you can get all of his constellations also. You can manipulate numbers in beta. So I'm not making my decision on the basis of beta gameplay, that how's Cyno's working in beta. In my opinion, Cyno is gonna be a very good DPS in terms of elemental reaction damage and raw damage. Like Shao is all raw damage. Like there is no element reaction, no swirl damage, no big swirl damage. All Shao does is raw damage. And same with Razor is a physical build and all he does raw damage. That's why Razor is not that good DPS when it comes to completing Spiral Abyss. But in terms of Shao is all based on raw damages, but you have to build your Shao very good with a weapon like this Staff of Oma or R5 Blackcliff Pole or R5 Deathmatch or his own weapon, Primordial Jade. Without a proper weapon, Shao doesn't give any higher damages, and you have to be like very good on the strat. Also you have to be a 60 above crit rate and at least 210 or 220 above crit damage. In term that, then only Shaw is gonna give a big number damages. So that means Shaw is not a F2P friendly also. This Shaw is not a free to play friendly character. But when you build properly, when you build Shaw properly, Shaw is definitely gonna give big damages. Shaw also be considered as hyper carry, as Shaw doesn't need any help, any character. Only healer is needed with Shao. Any healer like Chi, Jean, Bennett, any 4-star healer also works with Shao, like Barbara. Cyno's gonna be based on both elemental reactions and raw damage. Recently, they buffed Cyno's multipliers, normal attacks, damage percentages in beta. That means they wanna buff his raw damages also. So, but in my opinion, as we building Cyno on the basis of elemental mastery, all his attack and electro damages, attack and elemental scale, elemental burst damages, all be multiplied on the basis of his elemental mastery. The higher elemental mastery Cyno is gonna have, the higher the more damage Cyno gonna deal. The more elemental mastery means that you can gain more elemental reactions damages. And as in my opinion, Thundering Fury is gonna be the best artifact for Cyno. The 4-piece Thundering Fury is gonna be the best artifact set for Cyno. In 2-piece, you're gonna gain elemental damage bonus plus 15%, and in 4-piece, you're gonna gain elemental reactions damage by 40%. And 20% elemental reaction when you activated aggravate. Aggravate is the reaction between your dendro and electro character. Guys, we already know in Sumeru the electro and dendro reaction is the highest damage currently in the game. They both complement each other, and the damage they give after the reaction triggered is very high right now. So when Cyno is gonna be an electro character, if you pair Cyno with a dendro character, the damage numbers are gonna be pretty high because we already building Cyno on elemental mastery. So the more elemental mastery the character have, the more elemental reaction damage the character is going to give. And many are saying that there is no currently very good dendro character in the game, but they all are sleeping on Traveler, guys. We all have Traveler. Traveler is the free 5-star character in the game. But the Dendro Traveler is the best support Dendro character currently in the game. Like, I used every day this character. My Traveler is already 90. And you can see I have 22,000 attack on Traveler. And in terms of crit rate and crit damage, I have 65% crit rate on Traveler and just crit now 191 crit damage on Traveler, guys. And in terms of RTA, I've given 2-piece attack and 2-piece dendro damage. I've currently not have any dendro damage goblet here, but when I get a proper dendro damage goblet here, I'm definitely gonna give that dendro damage goblet to Traveler. And guys, this is a free character. You can easily level up this character. The essential material is free. The game will provide you the essential material for free, so you can easily level up this Traveler to 90. And in talk about the weapon, you can give any weapon to Traveler. There's no necessity to give a proper crit rate or crit damage weapon. Then Traveler is gonna be a support character, so you can give literally any good 4-star weapon to Traveler. And in terms of artifact, you have to grind for artifact, of course, for any character, but it's not that even that hard. You can give 2-piece attack and 2-piece attack, 2-piece gladiator or 2-piece Shimenawa. That's also good for Traveler. In terms of constellation, the constellations are also free. You have to level up the Statue of 7 Dendro Sumeru Statue of 7 and you'll get free constellation. Like, I have already C2, and C2 Traveler is very good. After the Razor Grass Blade hits an opponent, it will generate 3.5 energy for Traveler. Means in first constellation, the Traveler will recharge his ultimate faster, and in constellation 2 the duration of his elemental burst increased by 3 seconds. Okay, we'll go and defeat this Ruin Guard. And this is not about the damages or if he able to defeat this. I'm just showing how this Electro and Dendro combination will work. You see, I'm not doing anything, literally nothing, and the combination is doing all the work. 8,000, 10,000 damage, easy. And that's the reaction damage you'll see here, guys. We defeated the Ruin Guard with doing nothing. I just activated the Traveler's ult and deploying the elemental skill of Baal. And that's not the Baal's main DPS ability. What if I activated the Baal's elemental burst? That's gonna be very insane. So when we pair up Cyno's elemental burst and with the Traveler's elemental burst, that's gonna be very insane. And if we use this Kazuha with this, that the combination is going to be very good. We can also pair, we can pair like what will be the team? Cyno, Bennett, Traveler, and maybe Zhongli or Kazua. Or you can pair Diona. Diona is also be very good. You can pair Shinkyu for Bloom reaction or an electro charge reaction with electro. That combination is going to be very very good, guys. So in my opinion, the Dendro Traveler is very good for any DPS character related to burning, pyro, or electro, guys. So that's it, guys. That's my take on Cyno's whole scenario right now. In my opinion, Cyno is going to be very good DPS, not a broken DPS, but a good DPS with a proper build and team. So will be based on raw and elemental reaction damage both. So thank you guys for watching. If you like my video, you can like this video, or if you don't like the video, you can dislike the video. If you want to see more videos in future related to Genshin, you can subscribe to my channel. Till then, guys, bye bye.